Now, as you guys know, all right, over the years, I have been very, very critical of where gaming has gone, particularly how video games are now marketed, because it's not just about putting out an ad or something. Now it's this viral marketing where game developers are purposefully giving early copies of games out to specific content creators. They get the game early, they get exclusive access, they get to stream it early, make content early, and then they get giant views, they get tons of money from their audience, all because they seem to be the selected special golden few streamers who get this access. Okay? Now, you can argue, well, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Because they're not enforcing any kind of a policy where they're saying, hey, just because those content creators got the game, they have to kiss the game's butt. Right? There's no contract where that content creator has to say the game's good. They could be honest. They could criticize the game, right? Except there's actually been distinct cases where this isn't the case. There's been outright times when content creators have gotten a game early and are told you're under a review embargo. You cannot say anything critical about the game because the reviews aren't allowed until 3 days before the game actually comes out. Since it's 2 weeks early, all you can do is play the game. Yes. 100% that has happened a lot in the industry. So what's happened is you are now a paid advertisement. You are a shill. Even though you're not receiving monetary compensation from the game developer, you did receive compensation. You got the game early. That allowed you to make content, make money early. That's paid compensation. Therefore, any content you're making with that game where you're not allowed to be critical is advertisement. And if you don't portray that content as a paid advertisement, you're actually breaking the law. This has been a rampant thing that has been going on in the gaming industry over the last 5 or more years, where these companies who aren't so confident in their products are really pushing hard to get people to be positive about their games without outright telling them to be positive. And you know that when these agreements are happening, that people are going to lean towards the positive, okay? Just think of it this way. You meet someone for the first time, right? And they're a complete piece of shit to you. They talk shit about you, they insult you and your family, they treat you like dirt, they slap you in the face, they throw you to the curb. So what's your opinion going to be about that person or anything they're associated with moving forward? Fuck them, they're a piece of shit, I hate them, right? On the flip side of that, you meet a person and they're so nice. They shake your hand. They respect you. They even know who you are. They give you compliments. They give you intelligent conversation. They take you out to dinner. Now you're having a gourmet dinner with them, a lobster dinner, a steak dinner, right? They buy you booze, right? You're all boozed up. So now, when you have association with that person in the future, are you more likely to be positive or negative? Positive. They were nice to you. They treated you well, right? Now, you might say, well, you don't have to. You could easily be wined and dined and then still be a dick to that person and say they're an asshole. You're right. But human nature, sadly, leans toward self-preservation and what's in your best interest. If something literally just benefited you in a big way, even if you don't have a conscious bias, you still have an unconscious bias that that's something good, and therefore you're going to treat it more positively than something else. It doesn't matter if a content creator outright has a contract that says they have to be kissing a game's butt or not. They likely are going to be more positive about a game they get early, they get exclusive access to, they make money on, than a game that they don't. It's just fucking common sense. It's not even disputable in any way, shape, or form. You cannot be unbiased when someone is literally gifting you shit. Okay? That being said, the story I'm about to cover today goes further than what I just said. All right? It's not, oh, the content creators got a game early. They did. But wait till you hear this story. Okay? Ubisoft buttered up YouTubers and influencers with full paid trips to Disneyland and boat tours to promote the upcoming Star Wars Outlaws game. Full paid trips to California, USA, plus boat tours. FYI, just alone, that's thousands of dollars. Okay? Thousands of dollars. All right? A daily tour in Disneyland, the guided tour, is $500 to $1,000 per person. That's just a ticket. That's not airfare. That's not hotel. That's not food. That's just a ticket for that. So they probably paid an insane amount of money for the advertisement budget for this game to do this, to schmooze these people. Okay? Now, the funny part about this is, of course, this story hit and people are being very critical of it. They're like, this is ridiculous. How could this happen? Well, guess what? Some of the people who actually were in it chimed up. Here's one. Her name is Mirandalorians. And she says, I went on this trip and I've been invited on trips for other games in the past. This is not a new thing. We have never ever been pressured to make reviews. Regardless, always take subjective opinions with a grain of salt. Form your own opinions before making purchases. Okay. So what I will do is, I will know, because you just publicly admitted that you've not only done it this time, but other times too, that literally every single one of your reviews is a paid advertisement, and I won't ever watch your content. Mirandalorians. Oops. You probably shouldn't have publicly admitted that on the internet, because now we all know that you're a paid shill. Even if you don't have a contract to be a paid shill, if you accepted this level of bribery, you are a paid shill. And no one can trust you or your content ever again. Do you understand that? Here's another one. From I Am Rob TV. This just simply isn't true. I went on this trip. Developers and publishers flying creators out to preview a game is a common practice. It's not buttering up. We were all very honest with our feedback, and there was zero pressure from anyone involved with this event to give Star Wars Outlaws a positive review. I want you to think about this. I want you to think about this for a second. Ubisoft paid likely tens of thousands of dollars a person to have these people go on a paid vacation and get early access to Star Wars Outlaws, but there's no commitment to be positive about the game. What the fuck do you think they paid for your trip for, you incredible moron? Do you think they just like you? And they said, hey, we'll just randomly pick some influencers and just treat them for no reason. We don't need anything out of this at all. Are you a fucking moron? You stupid, degenerate idiot. No, they didn't fly you out there out of the kindness of your own fucking hearts. They want you to say the game is good. Now, if you don't say it's good, I guess kudos to you. But again, you accepted the trip. You went on the trip. You're literally publicly admitting again that you have done this before. You're saying your content is all a paid advertisement. You understand? And the thing is, you see how these people are reacting to it? Oh, but this isn't a big deal. This is misrepresented because this is normalized. This is normalized across the industry. Wait, what? So you're telling me that everyone who's getting these games early is being treated like this? That everyone is getting insane amounts of free paid trips, merch, shit like this, and then they're reviewing the products after the fact? How the fuck can we trust any of these people ever? How could you ever say that's a genuine review when you know there is an innate installed bias to say something good because you benefited from it? And here's the other thing. Even if, let's say these people don't like Star Wars Outlaws, right? If they don't get so harsh on it, the chances are Ubisoft will appreciate that and say, thanks for helping us out. Now you're going to be privy to all that same shit on our next big release. We'll fly out again. We'll do that. So you're going to have installed bias that you want to say good things, or at least omit bad things from your reviews because you want the freebies. The moment you accept the freebies, you are a fucking fake. So Mirandalorians and Rob TV and whoever the else fucking accepted these paid trips, you're fucking sellout fake shills. Deal with it. All right?